Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle and I am doing a reading for Virgo in all placements, starting with the Prosperity Dust. I'm doing a Flirt with the Universe spread. This is for fun, flirty manifestors who secretly want love, but also money and compliments. Apparently I'm starting with the Oracle Tarot. And I also forgot to do this for Leo. Sorry, Leo. I'm gonna pick a couple of angel cards. Courage. We've got a angel dive bombing. Courage. Vision. So we have an angel covering one eye looking at a eye chart. And the eye chart says soul. I need glasses for this. Soul, sight, future. Courage and vision. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll speak to that in a bit. Going with the Oracle Tarot. How is the universe flirting with you right now? Three of Wands, dreams of change. Ten of Wands, put down your burden. The Fool, spontaneity, taking chances. Aries energy. So, this feels like you've been getting pulled along. I feel like you're the one in the back, kind of going with the crowd. What is it? It's dreams of change. Change. Somehow wanting to change your circumstance with others. Maybe there's some specific people here. Because with put down the burden, you're basically saying, I'm not going to be a part of this anymore. I am releasing, I'm not going to be here holding a torch. I'm throwing that down. I don't want to be going along with whatever these ones are doing. And so you're dropping that burden. You're closing out a cycle. You're saying no more. I don't want to be in the back. Maybe I want to be in front. Maybe I want to be in front for a change. And you're in this full energy, releasing the burden. Now you don't have all this baggage and all this stuff to carry with you, and you're feeling spontaneous and ready to take chances. The universe is like, I don't know, what did happen here, actually, with this dreams of change? Good fortune, 9 of Pentacles. You took your power back. You realized that you could do it on your own. You didn't have to be in the back following everyone else's whims. Tradition, nostalgia, and reflection. Yeah, you started thinking about, like, why am I always in the back? Why am I just always going along with the crowd? You're thinking about this and you're like, you're deciding to be very independent here. Or you recognize, you recognize that you want this, not to be just another sheep. So, So you're ready to go in a new direction. What direction is that? Cautious progress. 6 of Swords. Well, you want to go in a direction that is calm and peaceful. Serene. You're moving cautiously forward because you have dealt with some drama. I feel like I'm feeling, even though this isn't technically a drama card, you're dreaming of change. There's been drama. There's been conflict. There's been something here, and this has left you feeling cautious about taking a leap of faith. Test of, see, 5 of Wands. There's the drama. There it is. You're like, I don't want to compete. I don't want to, I don't want to argue or fight anymore. Hey guys, how about if I lead the way for a change? No, you stay back there. You're like, yeah, I can go my own way. It's fine. And so, like you deciding to go your own way is a test of courage. Because you're like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight, even though people might be trying to draw you in. You're saying, I want peace. I want peace, and I want to move forward away from the drama, away from the nonsense. Okay, nice and clear. I like it when that happens. So you're feeling this courage. This courage is very fool-like. You're just going for it. Because you have some kind of vision. You see something clearly now. You see where, maybe you thought you were being taken care of, but you were just being kind of, there's submission here. Relegated to the back. The caboose. Okay, so. Your most magnetic energy right now. Going with the numerology deck. What's your most magnetic energy right now? Perseverance. Number 4. Yeah. You've been through something and you have developed some resilience because of it. And you have figured out, maybe by watching or just by, kind of silently being dragged along, you see how you can overcome wherever you've been held down or held back. This good fortune is directly tied to your perseverance here. Change. Number 5. Yeah. Yeah. You're all about change. You're an agent of change. You're changing things up. Music. Ooh, a 32 also breaks down to a 5. I mean, this could be, maybe you're very musical. Maybe you play an instrument, or you sing, or you compose, or somehow maybe you're getting into music as a form, as part of the change, maybe it starts out as kind of therapy, and then it becomes the thing that you actually do and love. Music. Not sure about that music, but because I'm asking what's your most magnetic energy, there's something like there's a musical quality about you, maybe how you talk, or the sound of your voice, or something is music to someone's ears. Let me look at the Radical Abundance deck. Oh, I'm out of water. Never mind. Adaptability. This is very fool-like energy. You've got this guy, he's got his little pack, ready to go off on an adventure. Being spontaneous, just grabbing a few things and off taking chances, heading off in a new direction. You're very adaptable to circumstances. You've had to learn to be adaptable, I feel. This has been a part of it's like your mess to success. It was really challenging to be in a situation where you felt so burdened, you felt like dragged along, but then that also made you realize that you could overcome anything. You've become very adaptable because of what you've been through. Grounded. Yeah, this is great. This is so perfect. This is your energy. You're more grounded than you've ever been. I think you naturally show up with this grounded energy, but there's some weight behind this groundedness now. I don't think you were very grounded before. It's like when you're being dragged along, you're not having to think about what to do, where to go, making those decisions. You're just kind of along for the ride. So you're not flexing those muscles. But once you head off on your own and focus on your independence and your self-reliance and all that, you're like, yeah, I got this. I totally got this. And you're very, what's the word? I don't know. Maybe it'll come to me. And oneness. Who'd this come up for? Is this for Taurus? This might have been Taurus got this too. Oneness. Okay, so there's some kind of spiritual growth that's happening. Because like I said, for Taurus, I'm pretty sure it was Taurus, I feel like you are having a realization or just leaning more deeply into the understanding that everything is connected. Everything is energy. There's no separation between you and anything around you. It's all an illusion. And so with that understanding, you're able to, there's this sense of peace. There's a sense of understanding who you are in relation to the world. And this implies that you are in your power. Ooh, we got some confirmation growls from my tummy. All right, so yeah, you're in this just beautiful grounded energy, and you are embracing change. You're putting down the burden. You're like, I'm not dealing with the nonsense anymore. You just want peace. You just want calm and serenity. And you're creating that for yourself in this very grounded way. And you've got crazy eyes to boot. So, who is watching you non-creepily? Going with the Guardian Tarot, my creepy tree friends, to help us see who's watching you non-creepily. 3 of Swords in reverse. Justice, Libra energy. 10 of Swords. Okay, so 3 of Swords in reverse. Someone's overcoming. This person is overcoming some kind of heartbreak. 2 of Swords, because there's some kind of could have been a come on, brain. Stalemate. World. Yeah. A stalemate that they decided to close out, that they decided to end. They, I don't know. I haven't haven't really looked at this before. This being is looking at the planet, and then there's all of these beings that are like flying away from the planet. And then interesting that we have these two birds as well. Did you hear that? That was my son's alarm. Which was confirmation as well. There's something about this person overcoming something and kind of negative influences living their life where they felt stuck, where they may had to have tapped into their intuition to figure out what to do, but this is their healing. This is their success. They've overcome something. They've overcome some kind of heartbreak with someone else here. And so this Justice, Four of Wands, Knight of Wands. This person really, they want to connect with you. They want a long-term commitment. They feel very attracted to you. They want to make you some kind of offer because they feel like you are, you're the justice this person has been seeking. This image right here, this being is holding, it's like it's not in physical form, but there's a face here. It's like this person is dreaming or fantasizing or imagining what it would be like to like hold your face, go in for the kiss. Is this romantic? Kind of feels like it. Doesn't have to be. This could also just be like a friendship, somebody who's new bestie or something. But no, ultimate, I don't know. With the Knight of Wands here, feels a little fiery. There's a lot of fun to be had with this person, apparently. Or they feel that way about you. And what's this? 10 of Swords. 2 of Wands in reverse. 6 of Swords in reverse. Uh-oh. Devil. Capricorn energy. This is feeling, there's some cards that have come out a little bit similar to Leo. The Leo reading I just did. But I feel like this person, okay, so they're fantasizing about you. They're all like feeling like you're their person. And over here, we have something else happening. We have inability to make a decision to get out of conflict because of being tied to this devil energy. Tied to a person. I mean, it feels like this person, it's probably that this person, they've overcome the heartbreak, but they may still be attached somehow. There's some kind of manipulation that's happening with this energy that is has kept this person stuck, not knowing what direction to go through. But I think did I say through? Maybe direction to go through, to go to. This person has been stuck, trapped to someone, or maybe it's a way of thinking, or it could even be their own addictions or indulgences. But all this to say, there's a closing out of a cycle. I feel like this person is like, I feel like they're recognizing that they've been betrayed somehow. Maybe this betrayal is a lot bigger than they realized initially back here. Whatever happened here, I mean, this could be where this person closed out the cycle and then someone tried to betray them or did betray them. But no matter what, they're like, I'm done. This person is done. While they imagine something with you. Okay. So, what to say yes to? What to say yes to? Let's go with Elemental Oracle just winked at me. What to say yes to? North and expansion. Number 1. Yeah. This is a new beginning. I don't know. Maybe maybe you're going to be moving north. Invited to move north. Expanding into a whole new realm. We have kind of this hologram of, I don't even know what's going on there. It's like, it almost looks like blueprints or something. What to say yes to? Clarity, Mountain, number 16. Clarity. Yeah, you're gaining a lot of clarity. And you know, we see this person sleeping. It's like having overcome some kind of obstacles with these mountains in the background and finally resting, finally allowing yourself to just rest. Because now you have the clarity. You have some kind of clarity that's coming to you about this new expansion or moving forward. Maybe this is your true north. And when we have dark matter and mystery, number 38. So yes to the mystery. There's something that's happening under the surface, or I'm thinking of dark matter. Dark matter is that it's basically what exists in between the matter, right? Yeah, so there's something about the underneath or the in-between. And then also, this person has a butterfly on their mouth, and there are butterflies everywhere. There's huge transformation. Oh, and this person's body has this light. There's some kind of light that's shining, that's getting brighter and brighter. So this feels like changing how you speak, what you speak about. This came up for Leo as well. There's a transformation about your communication, about your self-expression, and it's something to do with your power, your free will, your personal power. Yeah, you're reclaiming your power. That's a part of putting down the burden. You're going through this incredible change. Yeah, huge metamorphosis. I think it's going to affect you physically as well. I think it's going to, how you look, your actual features are going to start changing, or going to, yeah. You're not being that like quiet little wallflower anymore. I feel like that's what was happening before. Now you're like, ooh, you're a force. Because look at all the energy that's around. There's all this electricity and swirling energy, and it's like, it's something, it's building. This energy within you is building, increasing. And I don't know, whatever it is that you're gonna communicate or express is gonna be freaking powerful. So let's see, what to say yes to. Is that what I want? No. Yeah. What then? What to say yes to? Okay. I haven't used this deck in a minute. This is one of my rune decks. What to say yes to? Disruption. Well, okay. Yeah. You're disrupting this is a change that is affecting your whole life. I feel like your life is not going to look the same as it does now. There may be very little in some amount of time where you're going to look back and be like, wow, my life is completely different now, and you're embracing that defense. Okay. Defending yourself, that's a part of the self-expression here. Saying, I'm not willing to be in the back anymore. I'm going to go off in my own direction. I'm going to be spontaneous and take a leap of faith, because that's what's important to me. Adaptable. The ability to persevere. This is your defense. What to say yes to? Signals. Number 3. Signs and signals. Okay, so there's a bird flying over the water with a branch in its beak. Well, could be olive branch. Could be someone who's coming in to make a peace offering. Could also be, I'm thinking on a ship, when you see birds, you're close to land. So it's like you've been out to sea. You've been in your emotions. You've been processing. You've been persevering through all these changes. You're going to be. And then you come out of it. You reach land. Oh, look. Yeah. Because there's water here. It's like you've been in the water, and then you head north, and you eventually get to the place you've been moving toward. Just noticing this image. What is... Well, there's a person there. I never noticed that before. You're heading towards somebody. Yeah. Yes, you are. You're heading towards someone. There's someone new here. Getting signals from somebody. Maybe you're getting signals about the direction to go. Okay. What to say yes to? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get some cards from the Oracle of the Shapeshifters. Mermaid in a koi pond. Rediscover your individuality. Become the dragon. Ooh, yeah. This is a part of being adaptable. Right? Become the dragon. It's like you're really grounded, but then also realizing you have wings and can fly. Your individuality. Yeah, you're not part of the pack anymore. You're meant to be off on your own. You're meant to be going in your own direction. Yep. Snow White and her animal friends, you inspire trust and confidence. This also showed up for Leo. Totally different cards. This is a very similar reading in a way, from what I can remember. You inspire trust and confidence. Lean into that ability to, Leo got credibility, and I'm feeling that with this as well. You are, you're very nurturing, very loving. This is a very kind of Queen of Pentacles energy, which actually I think of as Virgo. So, yeah, A lot of people, it's because you trust yourself. A lot of people trust you because you trust yourself. And you're very confident. And people feel confident with you because they feel like you care. You're going to be kind. Hold the space. The mermaid and the turtle. And the turtle. Yeah. Mermaid and the turtle, an elder will teach you. 25. Okay, so there's an elder. There's, what is it? When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. There's somebody who is showing up. You're ready. You're ready for the next phase. You're ready to move in a new direction. You're ready for your teacher. An elder will teach you. Teach you about something. Okay, so yeah, let's finish with the cheeky message from Spirit. Sometimes it sounds like I'm saying chicky, and I'm like, no, it sounds weird. Oh, this one. You're aligned, not unhinged. It just feels the same sometimes. Going through this change might be throwing you off a little bit. That's normal. It's okay. It's okay to feel strange and off when you are being completely remolded. You say you're ready for love, but your playlist is still 97% breakup songs. Pick a side. Okay? So, that's a message for someone. You got to let the past go. You got to expand into your true north, into a whole new direction. Oh my God, we got music. You need to change your music. Maybe. Focus on music that makes you feel inspired, uplifted. Focus on the positive love songs. Yeah, you gotta stop dwelling on the past. You know, again, you want to focus on I think this came up for Leo too, but it was something about like letting using learning from the past, not clinging to the past, something like that. So you are meant to very similar, reflect and then move forward. Healing doesn't mean you have it all together. It means you're not duct taping your feelings and calling it shadow work. So, you know, Virgo, you know, being, having some prominent Virgo placements myself, I know that, that mentality of wanting to be perfect all the time, have it all together, nothing's wrong, I totally got this, and it's just not realistic, and it's not a part of being human. Being human is very messy, and you're not going to get it right, and that's normal, and that's good, because that's how you learn. That's, you know, that's when the real learning comes in. And you may be learning this from an elder. Or in figuring this out or knowing this, that's what draws in this elder, this teacher. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.